our session with you guys and talk about what you did here and what's coming up, and just a great way we can tail off this discussion. So please make your way down. That's it. Excellent. Oh, yes. No, no, please take your time. Oh my God, it's working. I'll be damned. All right. So yeah, that's each one of you. Okay, great. And I will take these, and we got 3 that should both be working. That's great. I'm so glad because we tried all day to get this working, and now it ain't working.
Oh no!
I thought we get that one, maybe this one.
Is this one working?
Yeah, it should be working. Okay, great. And so yeah, please. There you go. Yes. Come on down. Yeah. All right. So yeah, without further ado, thank you guys for joining us up front here, and first and foremost, yes, please come on, yes. And actually, oh no, we'll get you this one.
Okay.
I think.
Oh no, Art, keep yours.
And it's gonna just for streaming. That's right. Okay, you share those. Okay, and yeah, again, without further ado, starting here, please introduce us to yourselves and tell us what you were in the movie.
Hi, I'm Catherine Park, and I was in Sorry We're Dead as Bertha.
I'm Sarah Lee, and I'm in Sorry We're Dead as well, and I play Lana.
Hi, I'm Cassie Yanis. I'm the director for Lost Boys Pizza.
Hey y'all, I'm Anna Marie Sharp, and I played Monica in Sorry We're Dead.
All right, and man, let's get right to it. We had 3 incredible films that had so much in it. Yeah, starting with you, Bertha, or I'm sorry, I'm calling you Bertha already. That's how much I love you. I'm sorry. That's it. But yeah, we're starting with you. Please tell us, first of all, I guess what you took away from being a part of this movie, because that was an incredible feature film, and then just going across, like what you took away from it. So say.
It's always cool when, like, playing a character when it kind of changes you a little bit, or it makes you grow. And I felt like before playing Bertha, I would never dress like that or like dye my hair red or something. And yeah, after that, then I got a more adventurous, and, I don't know, incorporated a little Bertha into every day.
That's great.
I would say just the community that I've built. I feel like we've gotten so close as actors. Just everyone on the casting crew has just been amazing, and it really just feels like a family. So I think that.
Was it talking?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. From my film, sorry, I'm very tired. I'm from Chicago, so I'm a little jet lagged.
All the way from Chicago. I gotta love it.
But from my film, I think what I took from it was just a love of campy stuff, and was able to say, "Oh my God, this is so stupid," and love it. And yeah, I loved bringing it to audiences and hearing everyone cringe. Yay!
I'd say the big takeaway is, I think, just to like never underestimate like how passionate a group of like collaborating artists can be, because we made this like during COVID and we had to stop shooting for a while and pick it back up, but we knew we were just like all in it together, and like we trusted each other so much. We really were a family.
Wow, man, that's so great. That's just awesome. And so, and yeah, one more question for me before I open it up to the audience for some questions is talking about the inspiration and what drew this for you guys, because we have all 3 actors from that feature film, and we have the director behind that insane Lost Boys Pizza. And so, in terms of drawing the inspiration for not just the story you're going to portray, but yourselves as the characters, and especially as the director filming them. So please talk about like what you used to not only inspire exactly with your work, but your character, what you played, and what you presented as a film. What was your inspiration? What did you draw?
That's such a good question. I think I got some notes from our director, Alex, saying, like, because I had originally auditioned for Monica. This is so perfect how it worked out. It was like, I'm so in awe of Monica's character. But I wanted to, the note I got was like, we want Bertha to be just different than Lana, like more different or something. So I just tried to make her really different. And I was inspired by like Cyndi Lauper, and I was like, okay, she has to be a cool girl. I'm like, who's really cool? And I just try to think of like my favorite performers and get inspired by them.
Nice, very nice.
I would say probably, so it's interesting. So this feature was really a culmination of all these shorts that I made with Alex. And in the first audition that I did for the short, Alex was like, I think in the character description was very much like an Aubrey Plaza type of person, so I did a lot of study on her. There's also this band called Super Organism, and like one of the singers feels very Lana-esque, so I just watch a bunch of videos. I would say probably those two. And I think, it's escaping me. Yeah, I forget. One more character.
No, that's great, because I'm glad you said that, because just real quick, I mean, it's great having you here talking about it, but with all just like, that ain't you. That ain't no, that's not the law. I saw, like, wait a minute. So, yeah, just an awesome job. Thank you for that. Yeah.
Thank you.
For Lost Boys Pizza, there were a lot of different inspirations. I mean, I read the script in my first year of grad school. It was someone else's script in our screenwriting class, and I was like, I love this and I need to direct this. And like a couple years later, I came back with a sizzle reel and a pitch deck to the screenwriter and was like, please let me direct this. And I drew a lot of inspiration from Creepshow and Demon Knight and a bunch of really super campy films where I was just like, I just want to cover my actors with blood and and really just have fun with that. And Buffy was also a very big inspiration. Love Buffy. And come on, I think we all know that Edward Swan would definitely drink Bella Swan, or that Edward Cullen would definitely drink Bella Swan period blood. If
Oh gosh, why am I even last? Why am I gonna follow that up? Like, really? Inspiration. I don't know if I really tapped into like anyone in specific, honestly. For Monica, I know Alex had like a really clear idea of who Monica was, and in the shorts, I had also seen how the previous actor had played Monica, but I was like, I like definitely wanting to have like the agency to put my own spin on her as well. And I really feel like Sarah helped so much with that. I think like just all the time that we spent on Zoom, since we were in two completely different locations for the rehearsals, and like just getting to know each other. Like when you have a scene partner who just makes it so easy for you, like, is this even really work? Like, am I really just getting paid for this? I think so. So, flawless, boo.
Nice.
It felt like that for everyone, really. It just felt so fun, yeah.
That's great. Sounds like the camaraderie and the atmosphere, it just all came together, and that's why we saw the incredible stuff that we saw, which is great. And speaking on that, let's open it up to the crowd for any questions that you saw. So please raise your hand if you have a question, and these filmmakers will be happy to answer it for you. Eddie. Oh, yeah. This is? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
This is for the Lost Boy Pizza director. Just kind of was curious about. Oh God, I didn't know. I was just curious. I saw at the end credits this was for your MFA for DePaul. So I was just kind of curious, like how much support they kind of gave you in that sense for your film.
Yes. DePaul did offer really good resources in terms of people who were, where I found my crew. I pulled my crew from a bunch of people that I met and worked with throughout my years there. And, DePaul has a really great equipment rental area for their students, so all of the equipment was free. And just essentially like that. But in terms of other resources, a lot of it is sort of take what you have to kind of make your own resources, essentially. So it was a lot of grind. I did the social media crowdfunding campaign that we did for our budget, and so we got some finishing funds for the post-production grant and everything that helped paid for the score and the DCP and kind of getting all of that stuff done. But a lot of it was from me and my producers kind of just hitting the ground running.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you very much for that question, and thanks for providing the mic. And oh yeah, right down here, got the gentleman right here. And sorry, get them steps in, man. I just say this. Yeah,
you got
appreciate
it.
Yeah, appreciate that. But yeah, next question right here. Thank you very much.
Yes, Sarah, what did you do to create that gloomy character and to sustain that gloomy mood from scene to scene? Because it doesn't seem to be you in real life, so I'd be curious to know some of your acting decisions. Yeah,
that's a great question. I would say I studied a lot of kind of Aubrey Plaza and kind of the other person from Superorganism that I kind of really just examined very closely. But I would say I tried to build a really extensive background for this character to understand why, what really brought them to where they are today. And I think that was helpful, but also just keeping it really light, between takes, I think is really helpful too. But I think
what was the character's background that you developed?
Yeah, great question. I would say just a lot of self-doubt and and I would say a lot of hardships, artistic hardships, and a lot lack of confidence that she feels in herself. And I think that really fuels, I think that's a very huge part of her character and kind of where her obstacles are coming from. I think it's a lot of her projecting those obstacles into her life versus I think it's kind of a lot of it, it's her, and also I think there is depression as well that she's dealing with, so some of that.
Oh yeah, amazing stuff, and a great question. Thank you very much for asking that, because quite frankly, that's exactly how I was feeling, Sarah, because some people to achieve that mood and that edginess that you maintain throughout, they have to method act. I mean, I'm sure you guys know what method acting is, where actors, they become their character, and even when they say cut, don't bother because they're still in character. So when you do that and to hear that you were able to keep things light and still maintain that, I mean, shoot, that means when she do this, yeah, the switch is on. That's awesome, man. So thank you so much, and great question. Really appreciate it. Any other questions out there? And got one? Yeah, right up there. Cool.
Oh, hi. I thought it was really great. I have two questions. First one is for the pizza. You did a really great job. It was funny and awkward. I was wondering if you ever got that Twix deal, because I like how you tied it out at the end.
Yeah, the whole film was sponsored by Twix. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't. We just kindly borrowed the branding and hope that we do not get a cease and desist.
Oh, no. I really do hope you do. Is there a possibility that you can retroactively get that?
Probably not.
Good.
I think we're too small of a production for them to really care about. I think if we were to pursue this as a feature, which I know that the screenwriter and I are in talks about potentially doing, that would be something that we'd examine there.
That's awesome. I really hope the best. It was great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and then for Sorry We're Dead, you guys did really great. I think the question goes to Lana, Sarah. I liked so many things about this. It was very relatable, being a creative person and just having your life suck and then having that in between. I was wondering about the editing. Are you an editor in real life, or was it just a character?
Just the character. I mean, I think it was helpful because the editing job actually Alex did, and he actually showed me kind of what the day-to-day was, and that was helpful to get into character that way, but I'm not an editor. So.
Oh, so would this be like Alex's life, maybe like showcasing his editing experience?
Yeah, I think in a way. I think there's pieces of it that is taken from his own life, but I think a lot of it is just his wonderful creative imagination.
That's beautiful, and I love all the scenery. I was just like breathtaken by the scenes and everything, all the details, because I know nothing about that stuff. So thank you, and great job.
Yes, that's
great job, Catherine.
Awesome, yeah. Thank you very much for the two-parter right there. And got time for one more quick question if anybody has one. And right there. Thank you. Yeah, one more.
Hey, sorry. Great job, everybody. It was really great. I actually do have a question about Sorry We're Dead, and just the creation of that tone, which was really interesting. I was curious because you said that it had been developed over the course of a series of short films, and how much of the sort of breaking the fourth wall were you aware of? Like, how much of that had already been established? And then was any of that discovered in post-production as they were sort of nailing down the tone of the film? And just curious, from your performances, like, how did it color everything that you were doing? And what kind of awareness did you have, like, of what the finished product was really going to look like based on what the shorts had been like?
Yeah, that's a great question. I wish Alex was here to answer that meaty one. But I would say very much everything was written in the script. All the jokes, everything was really what you see up there, like, is 99% on the script. So he did have that vision from the very start. I would say that was very much incorporated in the shorts as well. I think that in a way, this whole film is very much like a joke about filmmaking and really poking fun at it. And I think that was just carried throughout the entire short and this feature, as you can see. But very much everything was meticulously planned out.
Nice. That's great. Thank you very much. And to wrap it up, I think this is the most exciting part because after seeing what you guys put out there, let's hear about what's in the future for you guys. Is there anything upcoming, anything that you're already involved in, or anything you'd like to get off the ground coming up? So, we'll start with you.
I'm also a musician, so I have an EP called Sonatine Dream. If you want to follow me on Apple Music, Catherine Park. I really do, every time I get that 0.0001 cent of that stream, every time it hits $5, I get a matcha latte. And it really does make my day. So if you want to listen to my music.
All right, help her get her some drinks. That's good.
And then I have a feature in the works, but it's not there's no shoot days or anything, so I don't know how much I can say, but things hopefully happening.
That's great. Hey, great.
I am writing my own short film, so that's in the works right now. But yeah.
Oh, I got one. Currently, I am reworking an experimental short that I did as when I was a student. It's called She Wanted It, and exploring themes of sort of sexual assault or the gray areas of sex and kind of the weirdness there. And so that is probably going to be my most newer, my work that gets released sooner. Other than that, I have a couple of scripts that I'm working on, and at the same time that are all sort of features. So hopefully my next project is a feature film.
Nice. Very nice.
I am actually working on getting my first short film into pre-production right now.
That's very nice.
Yeah, actually, I wrote it through like the BraveMaker short film course a year ago. So, you know, it's like making films takes some time, y'all. And so, yeah, that's going to be my directorial debut.
Nice. Congratulations. That's great. And thank you so much for sharing that. And thank you so much, you guys, for sharing your time to be with these guys. And yeah, if you have some time, meet these fellow actors, meet these filmmakers, meet these musicians as well, and get to know them, follow them, and see what's coming up with them, because you saw what they did, and it's incredible because you guys are incredible. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, and just so you know, as you said at the end, thank you for helping us with BraveMaker. I said, because with this BraveMaker being year 6, thank you for being a part of it. So for us to make it to year 7, if you guys can donate, we're a nonprofit organization. Just like it's on there, anything you are able to donate, it helps us get from year 6 to year 7. And again, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Thank you guys for joining us tonight and sharing your work. And with that, have a great night, and hope to see you guys for our final day tomorrow. It's Sunday. Check your programs. It's all there. Thank you guys. Let's say this.
Hello, live stream.